Hello and welcome to the workshop. We got my favorite type of video today, the infamous life test or the update. A lot of you are already familiar with these. It's basically what I consider a real review because we give you a full breakdown after actually living life in the sneaker. So here it is. This is an update on the Nike React Presto after 1 month of wearing. 42 days to be specific. The pros and the cons, the good and the bad, and the ugly. You know, we got to give you the full breakdown, not going to leave anything out. So first things first, the comfort on these are insane. I've been ranting and raving about how comfortable these are from the minute I tried them on. Some of you may remember when Buckets and I drove up to the mall and actually bought a pair. Incredible comfort right out of the box, but like all foam cushioning setups, you got to be ready for them to bottom out a little bit. Well, I've worn these a bunch and they have not even begun to bottom out yet. So that's a very, very good thing. Still super cushiony, super comfy. Also, quick little side note, these do fit true to size. So if you're curious about that, there you go, true to size. So the comfort and the fit too, for that matter, major pro, obviously. These are so comfortable. I think everyone should own a pair. They are that comfortable. On the flip side, here's a con, here's a negative to balance out the positive. This colorway in particular will get filthy. They have other colorways available. We'll throw a link in the description of this video for anyone who wants to check them out, maybe buy a pair. But this pair in particular gets dirty very quickly. On top of that, aside from the colorway, the mesh that they used, it's super thin, which is good because the whole shoe is airy and lightweight, but durability-wise, not the best. These actually ripped a little bit down by the toe. Nothing too crazy, but definitely something to note. So not the most durable material. Jumping back over to the pros, and this is a feature that might not seem like much, but trust me, very practical and makes a big difference. The outsole has these little pods that kind of preserve the wear down. And then as you can see, it's got a chunky rubber cap on the heel that does the same exact thing. And you can tell just by looking at these how much I've worn them. It's a lot. I have worn them a lot, but you can also tell how that rubber and those protruding pods really protect the surface of the actual outsole. Like I said, it might not seem like much, but it's gonna make them last a lot longer. Also, this isn't something that is just specific or original to this sneaker, but sneakers like this that kind of protect the outsole, they're just gonna last a lot longer. Flipping back to the other side, something else I don't really like, and this is super nitpicking at this point, but the lacing setup, it's kind of annoying. With a cozy sneaker like this, I'd like to be able to just pull the laces and the whole thing tightens up. With the way this is set up and how it goes through this attachment here on the tongue, you gotta kind of pull each side. It's just not a quick lace job, which is something on a sneaker like this that I kind of appreciate. So again, nitpicking, but it is a con. Another pro, or what I'd consider a pro, and I already mentioned it briefly, but how lightweight and breathable the sneaker is. We're down in Florida right now, so it is extra hot, and having a sneaker like this in the summertime, it's awesome. Again, right out of the box, you might not notice something like that, but after wearing them for a month plus, you appreciate things like that. Trust me, you really do. One last aspect that I don't know if it's a con, but it's definitely something to note, and that is this is not a sneaker to work out in. I had to find that out the hard way. I think it was the second or third day I was wearing them and I went to the gym in them and they were falling off my feet. There's not a lot of lockdown. There's not a lot of security. It's basically a very chunky React outsole with this thin mesh sock-like upper. And yeah, the mesh is backed by a little bit of foam, but there's not a lot of structure here. So if you're just walking around casually, it's great. If you're gonna try to perform any kind of athletic maneuvers, not so much. At the end of the day, it's a really good sneaker though. One of my favorites right now. I actually have my own pair of these now. Nike was kind enough. Our friend Cousteau, some of you may know him, he was kind enough. They teamed up and actually made Buckets and myself. They made us both our own pairs, which was super cool of them. So I already loved the sneaker, and then that whole experience just kind of took them over the top. And the pair that they made for me is a darker colorway, so I don't even need to worry about them getting dirty. Overall, 10 out of 10. For me, they are Cozy Boy certified, Cozy Girl certified, perfect shoe for the summer. The retail price is $120, which is super cheap, but you can find them for like 80 or 90 bucks if you hunt a little bit. And at that price, you really cannot beat it. It is one of the most comfortable sneakers ever created without question. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being paid to say that. That is exactly how I feel. Trust me, when you try a pair on, you will know exactly what I mean. And that's pretty much it. A lot of you knew how much I like these and were asking about the update, so there it is. Consider the update complete. I think the main thing that people were wondering about, because it's what I was wondering about too, and that is how would that cushioning, how would that react, hold up, and how would the comfort kind of maintain? And so far, maintaining beautifully. Leave a comment below and let us know how you feel about this sneaker. You know, I told you how I feel, but let us know how you feel. To me, it's the first Nike sneaker that is actually competing with Boost in the comfort department. They feel very similar. Not that Nike doesn't have other comfortable sneakers, but these feel very boosty, as I have mentioned in previous videos. And I enjoy both Adidas and Nike. I'm not one of those people who feels like I need to pick a side. But leave a comment below and let us know how you feel. Have you worn a pair? Do you plan on picking a pair up? Or is it not a sneaker that you have any interest in? However you feel, holler at us, let us know. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place right here at The Workshop. Until then, adios.